Have you ever wanted to chain spells and draw your entire deck, to get value so intense the rest of the table watches in shock and awe? Well, go play Storm or something. Or you can play this deck. While it may not be able to draw the entire deck, and doesn't have the most enormous of value chains, this artifact-based list will still provide plenty of fun, and you can get it for less than $100. Our list is headed by Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain, and is a fairly typical artifact value deck, but also plays somewhat similar to a ramp deck. We run lots of artifact mana, 10 pieces to be exact, and quite a lot of cost reducers. This couples well with our suite of fatties, such as Inkwell Leviathan, Platinum Angel, Metalwork Colossus, and Traxos, Scourge of Krug, which we can drop on early turns and smash face with ease. Jhoira is undoubtedly the best commander for this deck, transforming all our artifacts and sagas and legendaries, which are surprisingly relevant, into cantrips. Drawing a Soul Ring off the top on turn 7 usually feels pretty bad, but when it replaces itself, that's pretty good. This gets a whole lot better. The other big options for this colour combination are Dalekos from the newest set, well, depending on when you watch this, maybe it might be the second newest set, from Theros Beyond Death, and Saheeli the Gifted, which is from C18, I think. While we do run a few equipment in our list, giving the equipped creatures a few extra keywords isn't especially helpful, and otherwise he's just a worse Worn Power Stone, so Dalekos is a no-no. On the other hand, Saheeli is a good option, but her cost reduction and token generation pale in comparison to the draw engine that is Jhoira. She was included in an earlier build of the deck, but has since been cut. Now, as for the main engine of the deck, it's fairly simple. As I said earlier, we run quite a lot of Artifact Ramp, and it's big ramp too. Thran Dynamo and Dreamstone Hedron both tap for 3 mana each, and Blinkmoth Urn, while sometimes it can give mana to our opponents, will usually just give us insane amounts of mana. Combine this with cost reductions such as Foundry Expector and Ethereum Sculptor, the absolute insane Storm the Vault and Chief Engineer, who allows our plentiful tokens to help pay for our artifacts, and our artifacts will soon be very cheap. From there, we can storm off in a way. Explosive turns can often occur, where we play tons of low CMC artifacts and cantrip them, drawing through our deck. The deck certainly isn't optimized for this, but it still can generate quite a lot of value. So we've got a stocked hand and lots of mana. Now what? Well, we can get our fatties into play, either by hard casting them or convoking them out, or even better, cheating them into play with Goblin Engineer. That's one option. Another option is playing out loads of equipment, then casting good old Armory Automaton, and attaching lots of equipment to him, because equip costs are overrated. You haven't drawn any fatties or equipment? Then play Sharding Sphinx, Sai, Master Thopterist, and Saheeli Sublime Artificer, who will generate you oodles of tokens as you spin your wheels. Now, while you do this, your opponents may also be building up. The answer to that? Play removal spells like Brittle Effigy, Chaos Warp, and Spine of Ishtar to deal with problem permanents. Removal you don't own being shot at your permanents? Play the wonderful Pandine, Console of Innovation, or hard-to-kill threats such as Etched Champion and Darksteel Juggernaut. And if that fails, just recur your creatures with Scrap Trawler. You get close to dying, or your foes are comboing, play a Platinum Angel and just hope it doesn't get removed. In terms of win cons, along with a great amount of giant fatties, we have a few Planeswalkers, such as Daretti, Saheeli Ray, and Tezzeret, all provide repeatable value over the course of the game and can go rampant if left unchecked. The Antiques War and Mirrodin Siege can both win the game on their own, and mechanized production is just plain funny. Who doesn't like making many copies of Ethereum Sculptor? And Saheeli's Directive for 10 is also a good play. Apart from what we've gone over, we've just got some more assorted value pieces and card draw engines. The deck is a bit slow, but it's fun, and it can go crazy pretty easily. And it's a good first deck to get into Commander, as it is definitely more powerful than Precon. The deck has some easy lines to be upgraded as well. Artifact payoffs like Grand Architect and Blightsteel Colossus could be easily slotted in, and tutors such as Kuldotha Forge Master could easily be included to get out threats like Inkwell Leviathan, with no mana necessary. You could continue with Jhoira, move towards a more cantrip-focused strategy that aims to have insane turns of dropping multiple 0 to 2 mana artifacts and drawing off them, or you could transition into Breya, who necessitates a considerably pricier mana base, but gives you access to white and black, and gives you lots of utility in the command zone. The deck has many ways it could go, and it's really up to you which. As always, thanks for watching, and bye!